Welcome to Cryptid Files. I'm your host, Paige Carter. Deep within the expanse of the land between the lakes, Kentucky and Tennessee's massive national recreation area, resides a presence that defies explanation and incites terror in those unfortunate enough to encounter it. This region, spanning 170,000 acres of forested land, is not just home to deer, turkeys, and bobcats. It shelters a far more menacing inhabitant, known only as the Beast of LBL. Miles of isolated roads snake through the dense woodland, each turn leading deeper into the heart of the unknown. The further you venture, the more oppressive the silence becomes. There are places in this wilderness where the only sounds are those of your own heart pounding and the faint rustle of leaves underfoot. Here, in this eerie silence, the beast makes itself known. The first whisper of its presence is a low growl, reverberating through the wilderness like a ghostly echo. It's a sound that freezes the blood, a primal warning that you are not alone. But it's only a prelude. The true terror is yet to reveal itself. In the shrouded darkness, eyes glow with an unnatural light. Tall and imposing, the creature stands on two legs, its broad shoulders and powerful build suggestive of immense strength. A thick coat of fur covers its body, but most disturbing is the head. A head that is distinctly, unmistakably canine. This is not a beast of legend or myth. No, this is something much more tangible. This is the Dogman of LBL. Encounters with this creature are few, but those who have come face to face with the beast recount experiences that shake them to their core. The mere sight of the Dogman is enough to instill a paralyzing fear, a fear that lingers long after the encounter. The beast doesn't merely exist in this wilderness, it dominates it, its presence a constant reminder of the unknown lurking just out of sight. But the Beast of LBL is more than just a spectral figure stalking the shadows. There are traces of its existence, physical evidence that hints at the creature's reality. Broken branches, large footprints, and chilling howls that echo through the night all point to the presence of something beyond the ordinary. The Beast of LBL remains an enigma, a creature of the dark that defies our understanding of the natural world. Yet, for all its mystery, one thing is clear. The beast is real. It lurks in the shadows, a silent sentinel of the wilderness, watching, waiting. The land between the lakes is its domain, and those who dare venture into its territory must be prepared for the unimaginable. The origins of the Beast of LBL trace back to the early settlers of this region, who were the first to document their encounters with the creature. Hushed whispers of a beastly figure haunting the wilderness were passed down through generations, embedding themselves into the local folklore. Early reports from the 1800s describe a creature of immense size, with a canine head and standing upright on two legs, eerily similar to the accounts of the modern-day Dogman. The story spread like wildfire, evolving over time as sightings became more frequent and the tales more harrowing. The cultural context surrounding the cryptid's appearance is steeped in the fear and respect for the unknown, a sentiment deeply ingrained in the settlers' way of life. In the late 19th century, the Dogman sightings intensified. Reports started to circulate of livestock being found mauled and partly devoured, their carcasses left with claw marks too large to belong to any known predator in the region. This led to widespread fear and speculation among the settlers, sending ripples through communities that the beast was growing bolder, more dangerous. As the 20th century dawned, the Beast of LBL was firmly entrenched in the collective consciousness of the area. Stories of the creature were exchanged around campfires, told and retold with each generation, adding their own terrifying encounters to the growing legend. These tales, passed on through oral tradition, kept the memory of the beast alive, fueling fear and fascination in equal measure. The narrative of the beast began to take a darker turn in the 1970s, when the first reports of human attacks began to surface. The accounts were eerily consistent, describing a swift and brutal creature that attacked without provocation, leaving its victims in a state of primal fear. This marked a significant shift in the perception of the beast, from an elusive cryptid to a potential threat to human life. In the digital age, the legend of the Beast of LBL has spread far beyond the local communities. Online forums and social media platforms have allowed for the sharing and discussion of sightings and encounters, giving rise to a global interest in this enigmatic cryptid. The beast has become a symbol of the unexplored and the unknown, a reminder that there are still mysteries in our world that defy explanation. In the heart of the land between the lakes region, as dusk settles and the moon takes command of the night sky, people whisper of encounters with the beast. From travelers passing through to long-time residents, they speak of a creature that defies the natural order, a being that has left an indelible mark on their lives. One such account comes from a retired park ranger who served in the area for over 2 decades. His encounter with the beast occurred during a routine patrol one cold winter night. He described spotting a large, hunched figure in the beam of his flashlight. As he approached, the creature stood up on its hind legs, revealing a canine-like face with glowing eyes. The ranger recalls a paralyzing wave of fear that swept over him, an instinctual reaction to something wholly unnatural. He quickly retreated, but the image of the beast persisted, haunting his dreams for years to come. Then there's the story of a local farmer who found his livestock brutally mauled. He spoke of tracks that were too large for any known predator and an eerie sense of being watched. He, like many others, attributed the attack to the beast, further cementing its reputation as a fearsome entity. The Beast of LBL isn't just confined to personal encounters. Its tale is woven into the fabric of local folklore, with variations passed down through generations. Some stories paint the beast as a guardian of the land, a spirit animal sent to protect the wilderness from encroaching civilization. Others depict it as a vengeful entity, a manifestation of nature's wrath against mankind's disregard for the environment. This myriad of interpretations reflects the complex relationship between the local community and the cryptid they've come to fear and respect. The beast's impact on the community is profound. It has shaped the region's identity, influencing local art, literature, and even tourism. It's not uncommon to see depictions of the beast on murals or hear its story told in local bars and shops. The annual Dogman Days festival draws enthusiasts from around the world, eager to delve into the lore of this elusive creature. The Beast of LBL has become more than a cryptid. It's a symbol, a mystery, a chilling tale that echoes through the stillness of the night. It represents the fear of the unknown, the fascination with the unexplained, and the enduring power of stories to captivate and terrify. As long as these tales continue to circulate, the legend of the beast will endure, a testament to the region's rich folklore and the ever-present allure of the unexplained. In the pursuit of tangible evidence of the Beast of LBL, a range of physical remains and traces have been brought to light. Over the years, photographs of oversized paw prints, some measuring over 6 inches in width, have surfaced. These tracks, too large for coyotes or wolves and possessing an uncanny humanoid-like quality, serve to fuel the fires of speculation. Recordings of eerie, guttural howls echoing through the dense forest are also often cited as evidence of the beast's existence. These haunting sounds, unlike any identifiable animal call, have been captured on tape by various researchers and curious locals, their chilling resonance stirring the imagination. Occasionally, gruesome finds of mauled wildlife or livestock are attributed to the beast. The savagery of the attacks, often leaving the carcasses brutally disfigured, suggests a creature of formidable strength and primal ferocity. Skeletal remains of unknown origin, too, have been found scattered in the remote corners of the park, their unusual morphology giving credence to the tales of the beast. The investigation of these physical traces has drawn the attention of cryptozoologists, researchers specializing in the study of creatures whose existence is yet to be scientifically proven. One notable figure in this field is Dr. Paige Carter, a well-respected cryptozoologist with several published works on cryptids across America. Dr. Carter has conducted extensive research in the LBL region, meticulously analyzing the purported evidence of the beast. Her studies, while not conclusively proving the existence of the beast, have certainly added weight to the local claims. She has noted the consistency of physical evidence associated with the beast, the similar size and shape of footprints, the shared characteristics of the unknown noises, and the similarities in the accounts of attacks. This pattern, she argues, points towards the presence of an unidentified creature within the region. Yet, despite the intriguing evidence and dedicated efforts of researchers, definitive proof of the Beast of LBL remains elusive. The ambiguity of the physical traces, coupled with the lack of clear photographic or video evidence of the creature, leaves room for doubt and skepticism. However, the very lack of irrefutable evidence also serves to deepen the mystery of the beast. It feeds into the very essence of cryptid lore, the tantalizing interplay of fear and fascination, the thrill of the hunt, the allure of the unknown. The beast continues to captivate, a spectral presence lurking in the shadows of the forest, leaving behind traces of its existence like breadcrumbs in a dark and intriguing fairy tale. As the search for the Beast of LBL continues, so too does the legend, forever etched in the folklore of the land between the lakes. The mystery surrounding the Beast of LBL has long been a battleground for the interplay between belief and skepticism. Various alternate explanations have been proposed, usually falling into three main categories: hoaxes, misidentifications, and scientific arguments. From a skeptic's perspective, the Beast of LBL could be the product of an elaborate hoax. Pranksters, they argue, might have created the footprints and noises attributed to the beast, exploiting the local folklore for their amusement or to attract attention. Hoaxes involving cryptids are not uncommon. Notable examples include the infamous surgeon's photograph of the Loch Ness Monster and the Patterson-Gimlin film of Bigfoot, both of which were later revealed to be staged. Therefore, the possibility that the Beast of LBL is merely a concoction of human mischief cannot be entirely discarded. The second category of alternative explanations involves misidentifications. Skeptics suggest that the beast might be nothing more than a known animal, misidentified due to poor visibility, fear, or unfamiliarity with local wildlife. The region's dense forests and rough terrain can distort perceptions, making a large dog, bear, or even a wild boar appear as something more menacing. Furthermore, the power of suggestion can play a significant role in such incidents. Once the idea of a monstrous beast is planted, every rustle in the bushes, every unexplained noise becomes evidence of its presence. Lastly, there are scientific arguments. Some skeptics propose that the Beast of LBL could be an undiscovered species, not a supernatural creature. If a new large carnivore were living in the LBL area, it would explain the physical evidence and eyewitness accounts without resorting to the supernatural. However, this theory is not without its challenges. It would require the creature to have remained undetected by modern science for an extended period, a feat that seems increasingly unlikely in an age of advanced technology and extensive wildlife studies. These alternative explanations, while rational, do not entirely quell the mystery surrounding the Beast of LBL. Each theory has its flaws, and none can conclusively account for all the evidence. The beast continues to elude definition, leaving a trail of questions in its wake. In the realm of the unknown, where fact and folklore intertwine, the Beast of LBL continues to stalk the shadows, a reminder of the enduring allure of the cryptic and the unexplained. The Beast of LBL did not only capture the attention of local inhabitants and cryptid enthusiasts, but also government authorities and the media. The increasing number of reported sightings and incidents, some involving harm to livestock and others even alleging attacks on humans, compelled official investigations into the phenomenon. Records indicate that local law enforcement agencies, in collaboration with state conservation officers, launched several probes into the alleged Beast of LBL incidents. However, much of the information regarding these investigations remains classified or unavailable to the public, shrouded in bureaucratic secrecy. This lack of transparency has only fueled theories of a cover-up, with some speculating that authorities might be aware of the creature's existence but are choosing to withhold this information due to its potentially unsettling implications. This narrative is not without precedent. Throughout history, there have been instances where governments have been accused of concealing information pertaining to cryptids and other unexplained phenomena. From the infamous Men in Black associated with UFO sightings to the British government's classified files on the Loch Ness Monster, official secrecy around such incidents is not an uncommon occurrence. In contrast to the authorities' opaque approach, the media has often sensationalized the Beast of LBL, drawing attention to its most terrifying aspects. Newspapers and magazines have run spine-chilling tales of encounters with the creature, complete with dramatic headlines and evocative illustrations. Television documentaries and internet videos have also contributed to the beast's growing infamy, recounting eyewitness accounts and displaying supposed evidence with a palpable sense of dread and suspense. The media's focus on the Beast of LBL extends beyond traditional news outlets. The story of the creature has seeped into popular culture, inspiring horror films, novels, and even music. This widespread fascination, while entertaining, can also contribute to the obfuscation of truth. With every embellished tale or cinematic portrayal, the line between fact and fiction becomes increasingly blurred. Despite the sensationalism and potential cover-ups, the Beast of LBL continues to intrigue a broad audience, from dedicated cryptid researchers to casual enthusiasts. This enduring interest guarantees that the search for answers will persist. As long as the beast continues to roam the forests of land between the lakes, the quest to uncover its true nature remains an open challenge, a mystery waiting to be solved. In examining the Beast of LBL, it's critical to consider its connections to other cryptids and regional myths, drawing parallels that may shed light on the creature's true nature. The world is ripe with tales of mysterious, often terrifying beasts that exist on the fringes of human understanding. The Beast of LBL, with its canine features and bipedal stance, bears a striking resemblance to these cryptids from various cultures. Take, for example, the legend of the werewolf. This creature, steeped in European folklore, is a human who transforms into a wolf or a wolf-like being, often during a full moon. The Beast of LBL, with its human-like posture and wolf-like appearance, certainly shares similarities with the werewolf mythos. However, there's no evidence to suggest that the Beast of LBL is a shapeshifter. It seems to be a permanent resident of the wilderness, not a human cursed to transform under particular circumstances. Across the globe, in Native American lore, there exists the Wendigo, a malevolent, cannibalistic entity associated with winter, the north, coldness, and starvation. While the Beast of LBL does not match the Wendigo's description entirely, the shared elements of predation and savagery are notable. Both are feared, respected, and considered dangerous to encounter. In Australia, reports of the yowie, an elusive hominid cryptid, mirror many sightings of the Beast of LBL. Witnesses describe the yowie as a large, hairy, and muscular creature, moving with agility and strength. Although the yowie doesn't possess the canine features of the beast, the similarities in their elusive nature, physical prowess, and the dread they inspire are compelling. The Beast of LBL also shares traits with the lesser-known Dogman of Michigan, another cryptid reputed to walk on two legs, but bearing the head of a dog or wolf. Sightings of this creature, like the Beast of LBL, are often accompanied by an intense feeling of fear and unease. The exploration of these mythic parallels raises intriguing questions. Are these beasts, scattered across the world and embedded in different cultures, separate entities? Or could they be regional variations of the same species, their descriptions altered by cultural interpretation and local folklore? While these questions remain unanswered, they reinforce the enigmatic allure of the Beast of LBL and its cryptid kin. The search for understanding continues, pushing us further into the shadows of the unknown. As the hunt for the Beast of LBL continues, modern technology has become an indispensable tool for those seeking proof of its existence. In recent years, numerous sightings have been documented, and with the rise of digital media, these encounters can now be shared with a global audience almost instantaneously. One such encounter that went viral in 2014 involved a group of teenagers on a camping trip in the land between the lakes. They claimed to have captured footage of the beast on their smartphones. The footage, grainy and shaky as it might be, shows an immense, shadowy figure moving swiftly through the trees. The video sent chills down the spines of viewers worldwide and sparked renewed interest in the Beast of LBL, but skeptics argue that the figure could have been a bear or a hoax. With the rise of drone technology, cryptozoologists have taken to the skies, hoping to capture aerial footage of the elusive creature. A drone user reported an intriguing incident in 2017. While flying his drone over a dense forest in the LBL area, he noticed an unusually large, wolf-like creature darting through the underbrush. The drone's camera, although providing a bird's-eye view, could not capture clear footage due to the thick tree cover. Still, the movement and size of the creature were consistent with previous accounts of the beast. Trail cameras, tools frequently used by hunters and wildlife researchers, have also captured intriguing images. In 2019, an image circulated online showing a massive canine-like creature standing on its hind legs. The nighttime photo, taken by a trail camera in the LBL area, revealed glowing eyes and a muscular frame. Skeptics pointed to the possibility of image manipulation, but the local who shared the image swears by its authenticity. The internet has provided a platform for these accounts and images to be shared, scrutinized, and debated. Websites dedicated to the Beast of LBL compile these sightings, allowing for a collective investigation that spans across borders and demographics. Despite the skeptics and the lack of scientific validation, these digital artifacts continue to fuel the mystery surrounding the beast, encouraging more people to delve into the wilderness, armed with their cameras and their curiosity. The advent of technology has undeniably reshaped the hunt for cryptids like the Beast of LBL. It has allowed for a more immediate and widespread sharing of evidence, fostering a global interest in the creature. Yet, as technology advances, so does the capacity for fabrication. This duality presents a new challenge in the quest for proof, one that requires discernment and critical thinking. As we continue to explore the enigma of the Beast of LBL, we must remember that technology, while an invaluable tool, is only as reliable as the hands that wield it. Delving deeper into the psychological and cultural aspects, it is worth considering why tales of cryptids, like the Beast of LBL, have such a persistent hold over our collective imagination. Humans have long been fascinated by the unknown, the unexplored, and the unseen. There is an allure to the shadowy forest, the dark depths of the ocean, the uncharted corners of the earth, and the mysteries they may hide. Cryptids, in essence, represent the unexplained, the enigmatic, the mysteries that science hasn't yet unraveled. They embody our fears of the unknown and our fascination with the extraordinary. They are the monsters lurking in the shadows, the unseen beasts prowling in the wilderness, the enigmatic creatures of folklore and urban legends. They are the embodiment of ancient and primal fears, and also, paradoxically, a source of wonder and curiosity. The Beast of LBL, like other cryptids, taps into a deeply rooted human archetype, the wild man, the outsider, the monstrous other. This archetype has persisted across cultures and throughout centuries, appearing in myths, folk tales, and legends around the world. It symbolizes our fear of the untamed, the uncivilized, the alien, and the unpredictable. It represents the darker aspects of our nature, the primal instincts we suppress in favor of civilization and order. Moreover, the Beast of LBL also resonates with the archetype of the trickster, the shapeshifter. This creature, believed by some to possess the ability to move between the world of humans and the realm of the wild, embodies the ambiguity and unpredictability found at the margins of our understanding. It is at once terrifying and fascinating, embodying the paradoxical relationship we have with the natural world, filled with awe and reverence, yet also with fear and trepidation. The symbolic resonance of these archetypes, combined with our inherent fascination with the unknown, makes the Beast of LBL a compelling figure in our cultural imagination. The stories, sightings, and debates surrounding this cryptid allow us to confront our fears, to explore the boundaries of the known, and to indulge in the thrill of the hunt for the unexplained. Furthermore, in an age of increasing urbanization and technological advancement, stories of cryptids like the Beast of LBL serve as a reminder of the mysteries of the natural world. They kindle a sense of wonder, a yearning for exploration, and a respect for the wild and the unknown. They keep us connected to our primal roots, to the wilderness, and remind us of the intricate and often inexplicable web of life that we are part of. In this sense, they are not just tales of monsters, but also expressions of our relationship with the natural world, our fears, our curiosities, and our desire to understand the mysteries of existence. Reflecting on the Beast of LBL, it's clear that our fascination with such tales is not merely a product of idle curiosity or a desire for cheap thrills. Rather, it's a testament to an enduring human instinct, the instinct to probe the unknown, to question what lies beyond the veil of reality we know and understand. It's a testament to the power of stories, of myths and legends, to tap into our deepest fears, our wildest dreams, and our unquenchable thirst for knowledge. The existence of the Beast of LBL may never be definitively proven or disproven. Indeed, the scarcity of concrete evidence makes it easy for skeptics to dismiss the creature as nothing more than a figment of overactive imaginations. Yet, the persistence of the legend, the multitude of eyewitness accounts, and the undeniable impact on those who claim to have encountered the beast all paint a different picture. They indicate a phenomenon that, whether real or imagined, has a profound effect on the human psyche. This beast, this creature of the night, serves as a mirror reflecting our own insecurities, our own uncertainties about the world. It's a manifestation of the unknown, the unexplored, the unexplained. It embodies the thin line that separates belief from evidence, the tangible from the intangible, the seen from the unseen. It's a symbol of the eternal struggle between the rational and the irrational, the known and the unknown, the human and the non-human. As we delve into the legend of the Beast of LBL, what we're really exploring is the human condition, our innate desire to understand and make sense of the world around us. We're exploring our relationship with nature, with the wild, with the other. We're exploring our capacity for fear, for wonder, for awe. And perhaps most importantly, we're exploring our ceaseless quest for truth, our tireless pursuit of answers. This is why some mysteries refuse to die, why some legends persist through the ages. They serve a purpose. They fulfill a need. They resonate with something deep within us, something fundamental to our very being. They remind us that no matter how much we know, no matter how far we advance, there will always be mysteries to unravel, new frontiers to explore, unknown realms to venture into. And so, in the quiet forests of the land between the lakes, the beast lingers on, a phantom in the shadows, a symbol of our eternal quest for understanding. Its growls echo in the night, its footprints fade into the undergrowth, and its legend seeps deeper into our collective consciousness. It stands as a monument to our fascination with the unknown, a testament to the enduring power of mystery, a beacon guiding us on our never-ending journey into the heart of the unexplained. Thanks for listening. This has been Cryptid Files. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.